Hey, what's going on, players one and two of every age? I'm Spider Nerd, and I'm wicked excited. About 15 minutes ago, had a few errors. I'm not gonna lie about that. But about 15 minutes ago, I decided to go ahead and do my usual quest harvest for Avengers Academy. Try to level up um, the Black Knight. But what came up to my surprise? Marvel's Spider-Man special event, limited time event coming soon. Limited time is probably going to be 2, 3 weeks, just like the British invasion was that we've been doing. So I'm reading an article on comicscavern.com. So big shout out to those guys. I would definitely recommend checking out their website as well. I wanted to dig up a little bit more information about this coming event here. So apparently, um, there have been a few code savvy fans out there. So, with all honesty, I really wish I was good at coding, but I can't code my way out of a paper bag. So, I'm not too worried about that. But apparently, they were able to dig up a few keywords there. I mean, coding is a little, at least one of my, is a little tricky. From what I understand about coding, is that they can have a little notes in there to remind them. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be in there, whether it be a game or website or something like that. They're just in there so that way they can know where to find it if they needed to. But a few names were dropped: Squirrel Girl, Spider-Gwen, which I'm super excited for, Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus, and even Oscorp Lab. I'm hoping that what they're gonna do with these characters is that they're gonna revolve, or I would love for them to be revolving around the 616 universe or the traditional universe, and with a little bit of the ultimate universe where they're a lot younger, technology is a little bit more advanced, that kind of thing. The bad guys aren't as like mustache twirling as usual. Um, but let me go ahead and see if I can't find Mr. Parker at least. But anyway, I'm wicked excited for this. Um, there we go. There's Mr. Parker. So we, as towards the end of the Civil War event, there was a that big broadcast that that lady did, who was saying that in further news, the Sinister Six has been spotted in New York, and one of Spider-Man's quests towards the end of the Civil War. If you were able to get him up to rank 5, wonderful. If you weren't, not a big deal. But one of his quests were for him to be ranked up to rank 5, and to have him have a trip to Queens, and I believe that was going to tie in with the Sinister Six and tie in with the Spider-Man event that we're seeing now. However, I do not see a release date. I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper on this one. Just can't find it, I'm afraid. But I'm wicked excited for this. I'm hoping that it's going to be a little bit longer than the 2 week time span with um, with the British invasion. So, I mean, it can be honestly about 2 months as Civil War. That would be great. But 3 weeks should be long enough, and I'm really hoping what they do is exactly what they did for the British invasion. Characters can be easily unlocked by defeating this boss, defeating that boss, this boss, that boss, doing special trips, collecting things, instead of sitting there going, oh, hey, by the way, it's going to cost you $20 to go ahead and unlock this character, and it's going to cost you another $50 in order to unlock that character. And by dollars, I actually mean that the cosmic shards, that special money they use, it's just one of those things that increasingly bugs me, but whatever. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and have him do a water test because that was funny as hell the last time I had him do it. So, at this point, I am going to go ahead and dig a little bit deeper, try to get um, a little bit more information on exactly what this event entails, as well as maybe a release date. Usually, if they say that it's gonna be releasing, they're probably meaning it's probably safe to say that it's gonna be next Monday. So definitely fingers crossed. But as of right now, the characters that were unofficially announced. Now, this is unofficial, and once again, this is just something that somebody dug up in coding, which is subject to change. But Squirrel Girl, Spider-Gwen, Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus, and Oscorp Labs. So obviously, that's probably going to be at the front of your um, school, as with all the other events. It's just probably going to land somewhere around here. I don't know where. Um, oh, there it is. Zoomed in right when I needed it to. But it's probably going to show up somewhere around in the middle here, so that'd be pretty cool. But I can't wait for Squirrel Girl to make her college debut. I know a friend of mine, Jay Shockblast, just despises the woman. And I can kind of understand that. She's really, really annoying, really hyper, that kind of stuff. But I can't wait to see how somebody portrays her and what her part of the story is. Spider Gwen, of course, is supposed to be Gwen Stacy. I'm not too familiar with the storyline with Gwen Stacy as Spider Gwen, but I believe what happened is that somebody tried experimenting on her. It was, I believe, during the Spider Island storyline in the comics, where I think she was exposed to a radioactive spider, and she was one who chose not to be cured when the cure was available from Peter Parker. I'm not 100% sure, so I would love some feedback in the comment section. But anyway, I just want to keep you guys updated as usual. So believe me, I'll keep you guys updated. Furthermore, on the Spider-Man event, I would love some feedback as well. So hit that comment section, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Anyway, this will be Spider Nerd signing out. Have a great night, guys. Bye.